Bruh, this whole Iceman thing. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like what they called the old white dude who brought the literal ice to the ghetto before we had refrigerators. This man done ran out of ideas. He is frozen. This ain't a project. This is a recollection of a man who is clearly going through the 5 stages of grief after getting his whole life exposed by a Compton's own. First of all, let's talk about the beef. See, Drake thought he was fighting a rapper. He was wrong. He was fighting the Lord's chosen instrument of exposure. Kendrick, that little giant, he didn't just diss Drake. He gave us a whole forensic report on the man's entire life. He took a whole rap career, put it in a beaker, and showed us it was 99% silicone and 1% actual street credibility. You got a man who got a whole album coming out called ICEMAN. But the internet is still going. Is Drake a predator or not? Is that child his or not? Is he using a ghostwriter or not? The only ice we care about is the one Kendrick threw on his reputation. The ice is so thick, Drake could skate on it all the way back to Degrassi. You can't put out a project about being cold when you just got caught being a whole fraud. You can be the Iceman, but right now, you look like a block of ice melting in the hot sun of truth. He called his lawyer and said, "Hello, Your Honor. I've been defamed. That little short man hurt my feelings. UMG, my own daddy record label, didn't stop him from putting out that false and malicious narrative." I mean, hold up. You took a rap battle to a courtroom. You tried to get an injunction on a beat. That ain't God's plan. That's the plan of the scared-ass rich boy who can't take the heat. Imagine Pusha T looking at that. I told the world he had a baby he was hiding, and he sent me a contract violation? You want to be human? That's the most human thing he's ever done. Proving that all that hard talk and street swagger disappears the second a real problem shows up, and he runs to the white man's court system for protection. That's not the Iceman, that's the whining man. And that brings us to the songs. See, a real artist though, their songs are like a history book. They tell you who they are. Drake, his songs are like a mood ring or a chameleon's skin. You got a whole career of flipping. Started out, I'm sensitive, I'm sad, I need a hug, I miss my ex, take care. Crying in the club. Then he met a street dude. I'm strapped up, I'm about violence, I'm sick Scott, worst behavior. Pouting in the club. Then the UK, I got an accent now, I'm a link up TV. I'm road man, tipping his pint in the club. Then the Caribbean, I'm controller, I need a waistline. Whining in the club. Look at Kendrick, look at J. Cole. When they drop, you know what you get. Substance. They talking about real struggle, real thoughts. Drake drops a song, and we gotta ask, okay, what style will he borrowing this time? Whose flow he gonna sound like? What nationality is he claiming today? He's a musical shapeshifter, but the moment Kendrick said, "You a certified groupie, a colonial conqueror who steals culture," the whole house of cards collapsed. So, the Iceman project, it's irrelevant. Because when you're forced to face the truth, you can't be cold, you gotta be real. And Drake's real problem ain't the ice, it's the heat that he can't handle. The streets have spoken, the court has ruled against him, and the culture has already moved on. Good luck with that ice block, Aubrey. Now get your crying self out of here. Whew.